Whoa, whoa, whoa. Salute, people. Salute, salute, salute. Like, subscribe, and share, folks. Like, subscribe, and share, man. Want to give a special, man, RIP to the OG, man, S-Bone 40s, man. Tell you a little something about it, man. Got to honor the real OGs that be on these YouTube streets, man. Let's get it. Whoa, 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 man. Like, subscribe, and share, folks. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, Chicago's finest. Man, what's up, CONVO and what upstate, man? Appreciate you, appreciate you. Man, I just want to get on here, man, and give a man RIP to the big homie, man. That's Bone, like real talk, man. He was one of the cats on YouTube, man, that really one of the OGs that was carrying himself appropriately. You know what I mean? Telling real joints, you know what I'm saying? Telling these shorties, man, what they should and should not be doing out here. Because brothers, man, some of us make it through these situations and actually, man, don't be glorifying it, not glamorizing it, and man, carrying themselves in a proper fashion as one of the elder statesmen. You know what I mean, man? New York Links, but appreciate you. But man, it's up in the air what really happened with the king, man. You know what I mean? He was up in Sacramento, whatever, you know. But it's like, man, we gotta. This what I be trying to tell these brothers that get on these YouTubes, jaw jacking and barking and acting crazy, man. It can catch up to you. This shit can also, man, change your whole situation, change your whole life, or eradicate your life. And that brother was on some. He was actually on some positive tip, and he had just stopped. Man, he had just did the no jumper, so he was starting to get some traction out here. You know what I mean? He was actually starting to get some traction. What's the brother? The other dude up there, 600 or something. He was throwing bad dope out there on the brother. You know what I mean? To my paperwork and this, that, and the third. But it's like, man, you can't put. We got to stop putting bad information out on brothers. We got to stop putting jackets on people, man, that don't deserve them. And man, when you see people out here with these platforms that put out, now you can put if you got some truth, and you got a negative message about a brother. It is what it is. The truth speaks for itself. But if you got an assumption or just you feel like there's no way this dude could have got out of this situation, XYZ, you can't just put a bad tag on somebody and people fall for the monkey in the tailpipe. People go with it. I don't think that's more deserved of it. And he actually explained the situation, but you know, that's politics from another. That's a different organization's politics, so I ain't got to get on that. But I don't feel as though the brother was talking about something he shouldn't have been talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, is that my big brother? Yeah, that's my brother. Man, that's my big brother on that, people. My big brother, my blood brother, for real, for real. Not no, just no bro. That's my big bro. That's my big brother out the same household, for real, for real. That's gonna protect the edges, man, for real, for real. Like, man. And he had, man, I checked out his last live he did. He wasn't in no space where he was looked like he was feeling some type of way or anything, you know. He seemed like he was in a positive space. He wasn't on no. He wasn't, you know what I mean. He was around some of them other sides and shit. And it looked like he was real comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, man, we know when the energy is off. Enough of us that moved around in different situations that had, you know, the energy when shit ain't right, when the antennas gotta come up. It don't seem like the brother was in that space, man. I never forgot. S went live and said he needed a few dollars and an emergency popped up. and I didn't hesitate to send what I can. Yeah, he one of them that'll keep it a bean. You know what I'm saying? For real. Entertainment is lies and bullshit. Anything positive doesn't get views. Exactly, Combo. That's I tell everybody, man. I feel as though I got some of the better content in this sector and a whole bunch of other sectors, but I refuse to get on here tap dancing. I refuse to get on here, you know what I mean, trying to pretend and, man, create and make up scenarios and situations for anybody to come. Everybody that come through and check it out, man, I appreciate it to the fullest, man, because this is therapeutic for me. This is, man, I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody make it to the finish line unscathed. So it's like I refuse to get on here tap dancing Sammy Davis and to get some likes and views and get some traction going. I refuse to do that. I refuse to create energy and situation to other brothers for people to feel like it's a YouTube beef. Man, I wasn't raised to know how to play fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to play fight, and I don't like playing with nobody else fucking kids. So it is what it is. His video was always worth watching. Definitely was New York Links. And he was one of them, man. He represented and let it be known, you know what I mean, the faction that he falls under, you know what I mean? But he wasn't out here promoting, glamorizing, and trying to send these shorties off on no 52 fake outs or nothing, you know what I mean? It's like, man, you have the right to tell your story. You have the right to put out your situation. You have the right to speak in OG perspectives when you've made it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people like, man, look down on brothers that's next level. You're a double OG, triple OG, man. You made it through some situations that a lot of these little fucks better hope they can make it through. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy to get to 45 and 50 and you still in the heart of the city. You're in the heart of the streets. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't lose yourself. You ain't tuck your tail. You ain't one of these tender testicle beta males, and you still can stand up, head high, chest out, and be yourself. And man, don't mind telling your truth, and don't mind telling these shorties. I tell all of them, the streets is a myth, and the streets is a fucking lie, man. You know what I'm saying? And I stand on that. Man, Sabbath Rain, I appreciate you. I stand on that, man. We gotta tell it more, man. The streets is a lie, man. And man, too many of us that got caught up in the glamorization of keeping it real. What the fuck do that really mean, man? It's like that brother. They say that brother was up there to do an interview. So it's like, man, I don't do no policing and shit, but everything gonna play itself out how it's supposed to come out. And the truth always come to the surface. And man, he was on his live. He was on that with some of the Brown brothers. Like, you know what I mean? Some people put narratives out there what could happen. They saying the brother robbery went bad, all that. Come on, man. Stop putting jackets on people that don't deserve certain jackets, man. It's like, man, stop lying and stop trying to make people look bad for your uplifting. You know what I'm saying? Good content is entertaining to me. That other stuff bring bad energy. Man, for real. I can't listen to it for so long. You know what I mean? It's like now, it's like, man, especially this sector we in, there's so much going on right now with all the same, everybody, man, sword fighting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on the sword fighting. All the content right now is disrespecting this one, SMD that one, your wife this one, your kids that, man. That ain't content to me. You know what I'm saying? I come from a city where certain stuff you say out your mouth, you got to stand on. Certain things you don't say to other men unless, man, you ready for it to be whatever it's going to be. Hey, Blue, what's up, little sis, man? How you been? Seem like some sort of setup. Yeah, man, it definitely do. It's like, man, because the brother ain't going to go out there, you know what I mean, just blind, you know? He was showing he was in the rental and everything. Like, he was enjoying himself from the last couple of lives I saw. Now, man, I like that brother. He was one of them, man, that kept it real. He let it be known the hood he from and what he was trying to do in the betterment of his hood. He wasn't out here promoting and selling gang. You know what I mean? You always can acknowledge and let it be known what organization, what faction you fall up under. You know what I'm saying? Without being a spokesperson for, you know what I mean, negativity in the name of those said organizations. You know what I mean? Because the reality of it is, people don't understand or want to tell the truth about it. Most of these organizations and factions that us brothers fall up under, they wasn't meant to destroy and motherfucking violate our women, kids, elders, and our community. They was actually created, built to protect and police our own neighborhoods, man. That's the real about it, for real. This sector used to be good. Then money came involved and it went bad like all exactly, man. Then it's like, man, you got people that I've had a couple people come throwing shots at me because I choose, man. I don't pick no sides. I'm on the side of Yak, Chicago's finest. I listen to who I choose to listen to. I can unlisten to who I choose to unlisten to. And just because you have a problem with that one, don't mean I gotta have a problem with that one, or I shouldn't be a man. I'm playing this type of game. I'm too old for it. There's too many men. You put down stipulations on here to men and women on the behalf of how thorough you supposed to be, man. A lot of these dudes that be doing that extra talking, they don't seem thorough to me. They seem a little bit more, man, created characters to me, for real, for real. Friends become enemies, man, for real, for real. That's right. They was never made like that ever. You already know, big bro, man. People, man, that's my big bro right there up in there, man. For real, for real. Blood, big bro. That's my big brother. He used to bust my damn nose every morning, motherfucker. That nigga used to beat me up every motherfucking day. That's why I don't know how to play fight, because of my big bro. For real, for real. That's why I don't be on these platforms, because I'm gonna pick a side. Exactly. I had somebody tell me the other day, man, it was two brothers going at it on here, some New York bloods, and they calling each other out. And I salute both of the brothers, because when they ain't on that tip, they actually got good content. They be actually putting out, man, a pretty decent message. So I salute. And man, I chime in on both of they platforms. One of them come at my neck. I saw you over there with whoop-de-whoop, this, that, and the third. Why would I'm a former Chicago Growth and Development member. Why would I put myself in some New York blood situation and pick a side in that? I ain't got nothing to say about none of that. So that show your fakeness and not being about that for real, when you would expect somebody else to pick a side in that situation. That has nothing to. I'm nothing involved or part of that faction, that organization. I have nothing to say about that. Only thing I would say to both of them is, man, hope y'all brothers can meet at a common ground, and man, this shit stay right here and nobody, man, take it past that. I give advice like that. I don't pick no sides on the conversation that y'all talking about. Man, I don't know how to get down like that. I don't know how to get down like that. No, man, you already know, big bro. I ain't gonna never forget that one. Like, no joke. And they expect you, why would I, I'm a Chicago member. Why would I put myself in some New York blood situations and have a choose which one of them I think right or wrong? Come on, man. I ain't got nothing to do with that. On top of, man, I'm 50, bro. I'm 50 like a month. I don't give a fuck which one of y'all right or wrong anyway, because for real, the shit y'all be talking, a lot of us be blinded about these situation we put ourselves in anyway, especially the jail situation they be bragging on. Come on, man. I'm not going to pick that side. I'm never going to do it. Man, if you expect me to do it, man, kick rocks. For real. So it is what it is, man. I salute brothers, man, that just keep it a bang. That's why I'm showing respect to the brother that's on right now. Because, man, even though his trials and tribulations, he was at a point in his life where he was, man, putting out a message, man, trying to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? What we should be doing. The shit, when you take accountability for the things that you done in your life that wasn't stand up, that wasn't honorable, that wasn't how the organization was meant to be represented. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you don't put no bad jacket on no brother that's being truthful when, man, telling the truth out here. The streets is a myth. You know what I'm saying? The streets is a myth, and I stand on that. Anybody want to challenge me on that, man? We can have a debate all day. Realest one, man. Appreciate you. And that's like real, man. So, man, just wanted to prayers to the brother S-Bone whole family. You know, the brother got kids and shit, man. To his, man, the 40s, man. Because, man, I lived out there in Cali, so I got some brothers that maneuver through a lot of them situations, man. So, man, it's real, man. The rat jacket thing is kind of getting out of hand, and it's not even kind of getting out of hand. It's out of hand. It's like, it's too easy. When I came up, you couldn't even mention out loud about somebody being a rat if you didn't have that information in your hand, ready to present it on the spot when you open that shit up out of your mouth. If you can't present that when you verbally putting that out there, man, you don't speak on that, man. And that's just for real. Man, we better we great grandson. I appreciate you, man. Definitely appreciate you. But it's like, man, too many people easily just put a tag and put a jacket on somebody because their perception, your perception ain't always reality. You know what I'm saying? And you putting out content just because it's content can change a person's life. You can put a bad jacket on somebody, and man, you don't never know how the brother 600 was saying. This brother, he did X, Y, Z. That brother can go out of town, man, and it could be motherfuckers that don't even have to do the research. Once they hear it, they gonna go in violation mode, and you can end a brother's life by putting out bad dope like that, man. For real, for real. Big Cat, man, what up, what up? Like, for real. You need a witness, which you better have a witness. Man, it's protocol. It's protocol it is. But this where too many other so-called elder statesmen, now they get these platforms, and just to get the traction going, they'll say anything. That's why a lot of these shorties don't even respect the elder statesmen. They don't respect the OGs, because there's too many, the so-called OGs that be the face of this shit, be doing sucker duck, bitch made, bitch boy shit in the name of, it ain't the organization, it's in the name of them bitch ass niggas, for real, excuse my language, but just keeping it real. But that's why a lot of the youngsters don't even respect or even try to listen to nothing that the older cats be talking to them about, even when it's the real ones that's talking to them. It's too many fake ones that's, man, got the motion going right now. You know what I'm saying? That's for real, man. Big Cat, I would drop this damn link, man, but I'm on my phone and I don't know how to do this shit on I'm one of them old niggas that I'm still figuring it out, man. But man, I ain't in the house with my laptop. I'm actually sitting in the car right now, man. But I just wanted to, man, salute that brother, man, S-Bone. Man, him that chimed in, and we done had some dialogue, one-on-one, you know what I mean? I'd have been on this platform, and we'd have chopped it up behind scenes. He was one of the real ones, man. Because, I got a lot of California ties, man. I lived in Cali almost 11 years, man, when I was younger. So I know some stand-up CRIP brothers out there. I know some stand-up blood brothers out there. And I never had to pretend I didn't know this one or that one, because everybody always knew I was a Chicago growth and development member that, man, stayed in his lane, man. For real, for real. So I damn sure ain't about to pick no side now because of no so-called factions on YouTube, man. These people need to wake up, man, and keep it real with themselves, man. I'm with the old heads right now, man, because it's a lot of us, man, that's just trying to put the real message out there, and then it's some of us that make us look bad, make us look stained. You know what I'm saying? For real. But that's why man, I'm choosing I'm walking alone on this one, man. It's like, man, people choosing. I ain't never gonna pick no side. Nobody other than my supporters that come on here, the Yak family. They the only ones help my channel. Ain't none of these other YouTubers help me with my channel. I share they shit. It's very few of them. I can't say none. It's a few. You know what I mean? Like that's my man. You know what I mean? It's a few us real that, man, make sure each other saluted and, man, support each other. But it's some on most time, man. They ain't out to support your shit. As soon as you ain't, you know what I mean, doing what they feel like you should be doing, a lot of these dudes try and put you in the box and try to violate, man. But, man, say what you mean and mean what you say, because some people hit that damn highway and look you eye to eye, man. These brothers better quit playing around here, man. For real. But, man, I appreciate everybody tapping in, man. I just wanted to give a salute to the brother, man. That's gonna rest in peace, man. Prayers to your family and everybody attached to you. And, man, hope everybody that have to do their job or have to do whatever they have to do to get to the end of this situation where it's a smooth ending for everybody that's attached to that brother, man. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. For real. I've been in Sacramento my whole life. Ain't nothing new. Gangs and racial wars happen every day. Exactly. Man, I was young, man. I was a shorty. I was probably maybe my early 20s. I did a show in Sacramento. We was at, no, I wasn't in Sacramento. We came through Sacramento, but I did a show at San Diego State. And, man, I was rolling with a bunch of CRIP dudes. Man, and I had seen some Samoan Bloods, and, man, these motherfuckers about 200 deep, man. And they had the, man, you got the, it's real. Everybody think they neighborhood is realer than the next neighborhood, man. They city realer than the next city. Man, you got to respect the law of the land no matter where you go, man. You have to respect the law of the land. And, man, just because your hood is thorough in your hood, if you ain't representing yourself and somebody else's, man, you can get violated and carried accordingly in the name of being a man. For real, because you got to carry yourself like a man before you carry yourself as an organization. I don't give a fuck who you is or what you so-called represent. And it's just that simple, man. So, man, everybody have a great one, man. I appreciate y'all, man. L Blue, Stevo C, Big Cat, man, for real, bro, man, I'm gonna holler at you. I saw your message, man. My Facebook be acting crazy, but I'm gonna tap in with you. New York links, we building, we all love, real as one. Everybody, man, CONVO with Upstate. I appreciate you. I definitely do, man. So everybody, man, show love, man. Rain, I ain't forget about you, sis. My fault. I'm sorry about that. Everybody, man, stay with the positive energy on here, man. If ain't nobody putting out no good content, stop getting these dudes these likes, these views, and all this traction for them to keep, man, putting out bad information, bad energy, and bad dope to our people, man. But real, let's start calling them out on it. Let's start calling these fucks out in the chat as well. That's stirring the pot. Man, no joke, man. Yak Chicago's finest, baby. Yak Chicago's finest. Like, subscribe, and share, man. I appreciate y'all. I never take it for granted. I never do. And you know what I tell them, man? You ain't got to respect me, but you will not. And I repeat, will not disrespect me, because I never do it to you first. Appreciate everybody, man. I really do. Man, y'all be safe out there. One.